Hey guys, Levi from the Rag Company, and in this video, we're going to talk about how often should I clay my car and what happens if I clay it too much. Well, it's very simple. You want to clay your car about every 6 months. That's really the minimum that you should be making sure that you clay it, because there's a ton of environmental factors that get on the vehicle's surface. Whether you park near a railway station, iron material, that ferrous material, can land on the surface of the car and cause it to embed itself into the clear coat. Also, if you're driving up to ski resorts, maybe you're in a wintry city and you're driving up and down, or you're driving in a lot of snow and ice melt and all that kind of stuff, everything that's on that road gets sprayed up the back of your car. And that's kind of why you notice, if you do drive an SUV, the very back of the car is always the dirtiest. And even if you try to wash it, there's still a lot of little particulates that are embedded in the back of that car. So claying the car and using an appropriate clay lube are one of the things that you can do every 6 months, right before winter and usually right in the springtime. That way I know that the car is cleaned and protected and ready to go. What it does is when you clay the surface of the vehicle, you actually remove those contaminants from the paint surface. Now, you don't need to use a lot of pressure and you don't need to scrub very hard. You can use products like our Ultra Clay Towel or our Ultra Clay Bar and be able to use those when paired with the appropriate lubricant, such as paint gloss or even using O&R diluted 1:21:1. Those will both work great, and you can very simply and quickly decontaminate your car. The term is known as a mechanical decontamination, but once you're done with that, you can put on your favorite spray wax or spray sealant or whatever you like to add protection back to the surface, and you're ready to go. Now, you can also clay the vehicle prior to any polishing that you do to the outside of the vehicle. This will ensure that you'll get a better polishing job and you'll get actually greater clarity from the paint, because you actually removed any obstructions that are causing the light to bounce back wrong on the vehicle. So I hope that helps, and I hope that lets you know. The biggest thing is we don't want to clay our car every week or every month. It's not something that you want to do all the time. I did have a gentleman once say, I clay every time I wash. Well, you don't really need to do that. It's kind of overkill. So every 6 months, once a year, is probably the best case and best possible solution for you when you're trying to decontaminate the car in that way. Now, you can also do a chemical decontamination, and I'm sure we have a FAQ video on that. So if you guys have any more questions, feel free to reach out to us at info@theragcompany.com, and we'll be sure to answer them. And if you have any other FAQ ideas, put them down below in the comments and we will get to them. So thanks for watching, and appreciate you guys sticking around right here at the Rag Company FAQ channel.